You know, the courtroom can be a very, very scary place, especially when you're the one that committed the crime and they're trying to send you to the penitentiary. I've taken the stand many times trying to defend myself, not to testify on anyone, but to answer questions and try to speak on my own behalf. And I'll tell you what, these prosecutors, district attorney, whatever you like to call them, they try to put words in your mouth. They try to lead you down a trail that you've never even been on. They try to paint a picture that doesn't even exist. They're the trickiest of tricksters. Their words are as slick as oil. Every word you say can and will be used against you in a court of law, so watch what the hell you say.
Alright, first question. Are you the killer?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Killer say what?
What?
Got him! We got him! Guilty! Alright, first question.
That was just a quick little clip, a little taste of some of their dirty little tricks. Little evil district attorneys. Welcome back to another episode of Lockdown 23-1, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready to enjoy yourself today. The next one's pretty funny. It stopped me in my tracks and I felt like I had to show it to y'all. Snitching. Everybody hates a snitch, especially when it's Siri.
Siri, how do you get weed out of your system? Siri. Siri. I'm tired of this. Hey, mama. Hey, I was
A
about...
good way to get weed out of your system is drinking apple cider.
Siri!
It will help you urinate.
Siri!
What the f you mean?
What are you talking about?
Motherfucker, didn't you just ask me in the car how to get weed out your system?
He looked just like a mom.
What? Mama, she's lying.
That's right, mama, your son been smoking
Siri,
weed for
shut up.
about a month now and now he trying to lie. He
I did not
started
ask for
smoking
that.
it November the 12th. Boy, yo ass in trouble now, ha 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 ha, run Forrest run.
Oh, Siri dropping down on homeboy smoking that weed. Hey, but dude look just like a mom, man. That's crazy. As you can see, we're taking all kinds of trails this morning. But I can promise you this, we're going to end up at the gift shop. Right now, as I speak, there's some guys on the streets committing some crimes that could possibly get them locked up. And the majority of these guys probably got girlfriends or wives, and even though they're committing these crimes, they got a future planned. They got a future planned with their loved one, their significant other. I remember I was poor as hell committing crimes, but I had my old lady by my side. She always was there to pick me up when things were rough. But eventually I got caught, just like the majority of people do. They get caught and they get locked up. And one of the most gruesome ways to do time is when you're in love. When you're in love and your loved one's on the streets waiting for you to be released. You don't know what they could be doing out there. Do they really love you?
What's up, babe?
Oh my god, baby. How are you holding up in there?
I mean, I'm chilling, you know. They gave me 8 years, I ain't snitch, but
That's what's
you know
up.
I'm never gonna switch up on the gang.
I know that's
Baby,
right.
just keep your head up and just babe. like try to focus on the. Babe, when you gonna make the eggs? When you gonna make the eggs?
Why that sound like my dog B-Stacks?
Hey,
Beef
who that on the
stacks.
phone? Shut up, it's Trey. Oh snap, give me the phone. Hey, what's up, Trey? 10 toes, Trey.
Why you at my girl
Yo,
crib?
bro, I'm about to go pick up some more condoms, bro. Yo, wait. That's who on the phone, bro.
Is that Marmar?
That's who on the phone.
Mar.
I know that's not Trey. Yes, sir. 10 toes, Trey, what's up, bro? Hey, bro, pick me up some extra smalls. I got you. Ah, man.
Pick
How
me
you
up
been,
some
though?
extra smalls.
Why you at my girl crib?
How you been?
Bro, why you at my
How
girl?
you been?
Why you at
How
my...
you been?
You see that? He held his water. He didn't tell on his homeboys, and now his homeboy's at home taking care of his old lady. But he's solid. He's gonna be good to go on that main line, baby. Laughing and joking, but in all seriousness, this shit happens on a regular basis. I've told a story in the past where, this was before I met Brittany, of course. I was sleeping with this chick, and her man would call from prison all the time. All the damn time. And I was fresh out of prison. I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad as hell. But I was already like 3 sessions in. I've been over there 3 times. By the time he started calling, I was already in too deep. But it did mess me up, man. The dude kept calling one night. I'll never forget. I told that story. Go check out some old stories. Chill out, bro. Chill out. It's police. Police. What the hell is this guy doing? Yes, officer, how may I help you today? Bro, is this... This dude ain't just flick us a bird, man.
How's my hair dry? My hair's locked up, so, I mean, it does have, like...
Bro, look here, it look like motherfucking cow titties.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, we're going to the courtroom to wrap this up. In Florida, Orlando, Florida to be exact, a murder suspect is going in front of a judge to get a bond. And what you're about to witness is something that happens a lot in these bond hearings. People try to explain their story. You are in the courtroom to try to get a bond, not explain your story. So learn from this guy's mistakes. Shut your damn mouth when you're going in the courtroom to get a bond, because everything, like I say, can and will be used against you in the court of law. Alright, so let's analyze this picture before we get into the clip. First and foremost, he's in the green turtle suit. The green turtle suit means he's probably in a cell with no running water and they're watching him 24/7 because he probably told them in some way, shape, or form that he was going to cause harm to himself. And you know, a lot of people when they first come to jail, they're really down, they're depressed, and they say some stuff sometimes that they probably shouldn't have, and the police officers, they'll take it literal. You want to die? Okay, we'll put you in a paper gown for 48 hours, butt naked, no water, then see if you still want to. If that don't help you change your mind, I don't know what will. But look at this guy on the right-hand side of him, man. He looks just like Kanye West. Skinny version, of course, but the jawline's just exact.
Good morning, Mr. Lloyd. You're here for first appearances. Pursuant to an arrest warrant for count 1, first-degree murder with a firearm. Count 2, killing an unborn child by injury to a mother. Count 3, attempted first-degree murder with a firearm. Count 4, aggravated assault with a firearm. And finally, count 5, aggravated assault with a firearm. Again, PC was found because this was pursuant to a warrant. Sir, you are entitled to the services of a public defender. It's my understanding that you did not want to fill out an application. Do you want a public defender appointed to represent you, Mr. Lloyd?
When you first get locked up, they always ask you if you want a paid or a court-appointed attorney. And a lot of people, when they're so mad because they're in jail, they decide, I'm not going to fill out no paperwork or nothing. I don't need no attorney. They're pissed off. They ain't got time to work with the system at the moment. So when they go in front of the bond judge is there to convince them, hey, you need a lawyer. Is it going to be court-appointed or paid? And ladies and gentlemen, I strongly suggest, even if you don't have a paid attorney at the moment, go with the court-appointed just for that moment.
It's my understanding that you did not want to fill out an application. Do you want a public defender appointed to represent you, Mr. Lloyd? Okay, and do you plan to hire your own attorney?
I'm defend myself.
You're going to defend yourself pro se?
Judges laugh a little bit inside when average Joes say they're going to represent themselves in the courtroom. They have a slight bit of a giggle inside, but they keep it professional and say, okay, you're going to represent yourself. Sounds good, sir. Look at the guy on the left. He's like, dude, do you know what the hell you're doing? Kanye over there don't give two shits.
And what's the highest grade that you've completed in school, Mr. Lloyd?
Why they got to carry him like that?
Have you ever represented yourself in a criminal case before? Do you know the maximum penalties associated with these offenses?
Is she going to give him a chance to speak? She just keeps rambling.
And you understand the nature and severity of these offenses, sir? Are you sure you don't want a public defender appointed to represent you? I'm sorry, sir, what did you say?
Nothing.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to go ahead and do.
I ain't saying nothing.
Well, first of all, I got questions to ask.
Well, first of all, right after he said, I ain't saying nothing, I got a question to ask.
You're here for first appearances on a warrant, sir.
Y'all making up like I just went in there and shot this girl, endangering my family.
Okay, a judge is a...
What if other people want to do something back? Y'all portray this to the news people, and all kinds of guns were pulled on me first, but y'all acting like I just went there and shot her. Her little brother got dropped off while me and her was standing there talking. So there's all kind of other shit that happened before y'all just put on the news. Oh, I just went there and shot this girl, got my family at danger. So no, I wasn't coming in right
Thanks
then.
requesting Mr. Lloyd be placed under oath before any further proceedings.
He's already been placed under oath. Everything you say is being recorded, sir. So
Yeah, she should know that. She's a lawyer. What's she talking for?
So here's what...
Oh my God, this guy, boy. The judge, the prosecutor, his attorney, and even those guards know that every word that's coming out of his mouth means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing at this time and moment. But I'm sure they'll bring up some of that shit in the courtroom during his trial. I mean, technically, the way that I heard it, he's kind of dropping dime on himself already. He's telling him pretty much, I shot her, but it didn't go down the way you're painting it. I don't know what happened to this dude, but I can guarantee he got smoked.
What I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead.
I'm not finished talking because y'all been making up shit the whole time. And then y'all make up stuff on my family, lock them up. Because my check, I work. I work 2-3 jobs. I work and I work for that money. And that's why he gave that money to my daughter. And he gave my niece the other half because he didn't give my daughter all of it. That money was not for me.
All right, here's what I'm going to go ahead
I didn't see nothing from nobody.
She probably doesn't know anything about the money he's talking about, nieces. She don't know none of this probably. She just knows the bulk of the charges and if she's going to give him a bond or not.
Like by myself. How in the hell anybody helping me doing anything? I went to Walmart myself to buy food. Wasn't nobody doing nothing for me.
I'm going to go ahead and we'll give you a court date sometime out. It'll be on the paperwork for determination of counsel.
And then when they had me in the hospital, the Channel 9 News sent out their way for me to come out to see what they did for me. Or they done took my eye. They done broke my nose, broke my jaw. They did all this shit till I resisted, but I crawled out to the road. So how did I resist? I ain't resist shit. They just did that shit. They tried to hide it from the news people, but I'm here right now.
Corrections, I think we've established everything we need to do in a first appearance hearing. He can be taken after he signs.
Later, you.
Have him sign the no contact.
I'm trying to tell you, you.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, to wrap this beautiful, what is it, Tuesday? Wednesday? Wrap this beautiful Wednesday up. A little bit of the courtroom. Homeboy's talking a little too much, wouldn't you say? But always remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you get caught up in some shit, when you go into the courtroom for a bond hearing, nothing matters for the most part. There's really nothing that you can say or do to get a bond. It's like it's already set in stone.